Welcome, ladles and jelly spoons, to Kohigh Mathy's Friday 5-Minute Facts. Here, why can't I see you? You can't see me because Tiger Tom forgot to pay the electricity bill for the orbital broadcast bunker, so I thought we'd mix things up a little bit and try an alternative format for this week's Friday Facts. Oh, you mean like actually making them 5 minutes for a change? Okay, moving on. This week we are looking at the Nintendo GameCube game Metroid Prime. A game that appears in, yes, you've guessed it, 1001 video games you must play before you die, by Tony Mott.
Only one thing is alive and well here. Evil. And it must be destroyed. But first, it must be found. Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime, an action-adventure game developed by Retro Studios and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo GameCube. Metroid Prime is the 5th main installment in the Metroid franchise and the first game in the series to use 3D computer graphics, and the first to use a first-person perspective. Since exploration takes precedent over combat, Nintendo classified the game as a first-person adventure rather than a first-person shooter. Metroid Prime were released very close to the Game Boy Advance game Metroid Fusion, marking the return of the Metroid series after an 8-year hiatus following Super Metroid in 1994. Now, depending on where you were in the world, Europe, North America or Japan, Metroid Prime came out on either the day before or the day after Metroid Fusion. Nintendo gave the development of Metroid Prime to US-based Retro Studios, in part due to the fact that the Metroid series, whilst being incredibly popular in the United States, never really sold that well in Japan. Now did you know in the manual for the Swedish/Finnish original release there is an amusing problem. Much like many of Nintendo's manuals, there is a lined page at the back for the player's own notes, but the page is light lined on a very dark background, and this makes most pen marks invisible, so the page is pretty much useless for its intended purpose. Whilst many of Samus's signature moves are present in Metroid Prime, the infamous screw attack is strangely missing. Fans speculated at the time that this must be because of difficulties meshing it with the first-person perspective of the game. However, the screw attack does appear in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. After you finish Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance and link it up to the GameCube, a new suit will be available for Samus in Metroid Prime, and it's also possible to play the original Metroid on the GameCube. Kraid from Metroid were originally intended to make an appearance in Metroid Prime as a boss, and was modelled and skinned. However, due to time constraints, this prevented it from being included in the final version of the game, though the beta version does display him inside the Phazon mines. They were in fact replaced by the Omega Pirate. Kraid is referenced, however, in Metroid Prime. One of the tanks in the Space Pirate base suggests that one of the pirate's experiments is to recreate the creature. Body parts in vats appear to be Kraid's. Of note is the head, since it appears to be covered by a metal dome. Here, I rather like new way of doing these Friday Facts videos. Maybe Tiger Tom shouldn't play it Bill more often. The real question is, have you at home liked it? Is it a keeper or do you want us back in the studio? Please let us know in the comment section down below. And if you're still watching, please remember to click the like button. Or dislike button, you know, if you just hate watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already, or if you're not convinced yet, maybe check out some of the videos that are on screen now, and hopefully that will convince you to subscribe for more retro video gaming shenanigans every week.